category for the GT4 machines. Starting with second position from Street Car, from Porsche. For the winner in UCS4 from Herrera Racing, Pierre. It's been a real tit-for-tat battle in USC4 this weekend. It's now 2-1 in Pierre's favour. The second winner's trophy of the weekend for Pierre. And once again we will hear the French national anthem. Congratulations, Pierre. We look forward to seeing the battle continue in race number 4 later on today. Next up is the... oh, hello. Right, next up is the Porsche Cup category. This was the most hotly contested part of the race with a fantastic lead battle throughout. And in third position from 2B Autosport, Carl van der Westen. In second position from the GP Racing team, Lionel Rigaud. But the winner of a very hotly contested Porsche Cup category, it's an unbeaten record still from Seb Lejeune Racing, Jeremy Falligan. Congratulations, Jeremy. It was an absolute pleasure to watch you battling away with Carl in that race. And for Jeremy, we will have the French national anthem. Congratulations to our top 3 in Porsche Cup. The battle continues in race number 4 later today. Next up in UCTC, we are going to be joined on the top step of the podium from SR Renault. It's going to be Lyle Schofield. Well done, Lyle, the remaining runner in UCTC. And finally, oh, we've got to do the photo with the trophy. Go on, quick one. I'll do now. For Lyle, though, we will still hear the Irish national anthem. Congratulations, Lyle. It was a fantastic drive, worthy of celebrating it. The final podium Fair GTS race number 3 is UCS2. And it is an all-CMR podium, starting with second position in the Ginetta GTX, Gregory Trio.
Peu importe qui tu es, peu importe d'où tu viens, nous passons tous par les mêmes étapes. Décision. Travail. Concentration. Objectif. Peu importe ce qui se passe, reste concentré. Dans la difficulté, ne lâche rien. Crois en toi et crois en ce que tu peux accomplir. Ne te décourage pas. Il y a toujours moyen de réussir. Il y a toujours une solution. Tu peux le faire. Tu peux atteindre ta cible. Il n'y a pas de raccourci. Juste la volonté, le travail et un peu d'aide. 9 mm. Atteins ta cible.
Hello and welcome to race 2 of the Ultimate Formula Cup here in Portimão. We are getting ready for the second race of the championship for these guys going out in Portimão. It is the first time this championship has come to this place in Portugal. A beautiful day out there at this fantastic track, a roller coaster of a track. The drivers love it, we love it. And the sun has been shining for us all weekend so far. Thank you so much for joining us. We are joining at the start of the formation lap ahead of this race. The second race, as I say, of the weekend. Had a slight delay as the grid was under investigation because 2 of the cars were a little bit late to the grid, but we are ready to go racing. So we've got an action-packed grid today with 17 drivers, and it will be the rookie of Max Roland who is on pole position. That is not his real name. He is playing a character in a TV show that is being filmed, which we've loved to see, but he has dominated so far. He got pole position yesterday and now he starts on pole position for today's race. Enzo Richer is in second place in the Formula Renault 13-inch. It's all 13 inches down to 6th place as the cars line up in their position after their formation lap. So it is Max Roland who is on pole position in the Formula Renault 13 inches. Enzo Richer behind him in second. Marius Mezard in third. Will Muller is in fourth, another name on the from Hollywood for the Netflix filming this weekend, which has been excellent to see. Right, so cars are getting into position ahead of race 2 in Portimão. In 6th place, you've got Juan Francisco Soldavini, as eyes all go to the lights now, as we will soon get this race underway. Car 28, the yellow on the right side of the screen, is in pole position. Max Roland, the green flag is flying at the back. We are ready to go racing. Let's watch out for the lights. Once the lights go out, we will be racing in Portimão. The engines fire up and we are green flag. Let's go racing in Portimão for the second race of the Ultimate Formula Cup, race 2. And it is a great start by, it's a bad start by Max Roland actually. He's dropped back to 3rd place and it seemed like Marius Mezard had a brilliant start there off the line. as they come up into turn 1 in this undulating circuit. It is indeed car 66, I think, actually. It's Enzo Richer who has taken the lead here, and quite a long lead, but we've got the start of the race, which is now under investigation as well, so there could have been a jump start there. But we've got 20 minutes on the clock here for this race. So we'll have to wait and see why the start of the race is under investigation. But we will continue racing round Portimão for now. It is a brilliant track here, 16 turns. And it is Enzo Richer who has taken the lead from Marius Mezard. As I said, Max Roland had a terrible start off the line and dropped down to 3rd. Enzo Richer is setting, obviously, the fastest first sector as they make their way down this beautiful track. It is a roller coaster out there. Lots to learn about these cars. We've got different categories. We've got a Formula Renault 13-inch and 17-inch, so different cars there. And also, right, we've got a safety car out. So let's see why we've got a safety car. So, much like all racing, when you get a safety car, the safety car will come out of the pit lane, and that's because car 21, Alain Bouchard, is not moving, as you can see there. So, a safety car, because he's in a dangerous area, so they'll have to remove that car and go around behind the safety car. So some action here early on lap 1 of the Ultimate Formula Cup, race 2. Oh, he's got going again. So safety car will still come out, and the cars will have to go behind the safety car, which is there, which will lead them round for a lap. But Alain Bouchard has got going again there. So keeping some heat in those tyres. It's not as warm as it has been all weekend so far, because it's quite early in the morning here. It is only 9:30 in the morning. So that Thunder car you see there, 28, was Max Roland, and he was the man that was on pole position. So after the safety car restart, can he manage to get past Marius Mezard and Enzo Richer to regain that lead? We'll have to see. So safety car will come in very shortly, because Alain Bouchard has got back going again. Doesn't say he's come into the pits yet, so he might just got it going and then restarted from basically dead last and 17. He's a gentleman driver, is Alain Bouchard. But it is Enzo Richer who is leading the way at the moment. Racing under the Luxembourg flag. Only 18 years old. He was racing last time out in the 17 inches, but he's moved over to the 13 inches for this race as they blast past our commentary box. He is leading as well, the 17-inch class, with a win, 2 wins last time out at Paul Ricard, and a 2nd place. So he is the one to beat. However, he has switched class. So interesting to know that Marius Mezard is the one that is leading the 13-inch class with 3 wins out last time. So he's going to have some competition behind him on this restart, in the likes of Marius Mezard. So still under safety car at the moment. It will come in very soon. As you can see, the yellow flags are out there. Cars are under safety car. They all have to go the same speed. They're not allowed to overtake. And they must feel like they're crawling around this track, because there is such undulation around this whole circuit, even going down the start-finish straight. So safety car lights are out, so the restart should be coming very shortly, as Enzo Richer bunches up the field to get this restart going. Oh, it looked like they're crawling around. You can see how sweeping and how steep that is heading down around the final few corners to 15 and 16 as we head on to the start-finish straight. And we are going to go racing. Green flag is back, flying out there, and it's Enzo Richard, and you can see there that Max Roland is really trying. He's side by side with Marius Mezard, looking to take back that second place, see if he can take the win. Is he able to do it here? He's got the inside line, and he is. He's able to take that second place. He is fighting back here, is Max Roland. He wants to take this win, and oh, I mean, last of the late breakers there. That was an overzealous move, it has to say. Enzo Richard there is really pulling away once again, as he did at the start of this race, but it is Max Roland who's managed to slot himself there into second place, overtaking Marius Mezard. A great restart from him. Almost caught Marius Mezard a bit napping there and managed to get himself into second place. Elsewhere, all much the same at the moment as they pull away. Some tricky parts of this circuit as well, as we follow the leaders round. Oh, there's a move there from, I think it's Juan Francisco Soldavini, trying to see if he can make his way round Marius Mezard in fourth place at the moment. 13 minutes left on the clock here. And Enzo Richard, you have to say, has been commanding this so far after taking the lead off Max Roland, who is just edging him a little bit closer. See, that gap's just a bit smaller now as we come around the final turn and back onto the start-finish straight. As they thunder along, look, he's just closing in, and he's going to run out of time here, is Enzo Richard, if he doesn't keep that. Oh, we've got also a little battle there between Will Muller and Juan Francisco Salvadini, sorry. Oh, he's just weaving a little bit there, trying to defend a little bit too hard. Is Will Muller as they come up to big building, which is on the right, just in the middle here of turn 5. It's a great way to work out exactly where things are on the track. That is a tricky part of the track as well, that tight left-hander hairpin. But it remains the same. It's Enzo Richard who's in the lead at the moment. He could do with some points to try and see if he can start winning the 13-inch class. Like I said, he started in the 17-inch class last time out at Paul Ricard, and he won. Oh, and we've got car 10 there, which is Craig McClatchy, the Australian, who was unfortunately found himself in the runoff area in the second sector. Yellow flags out at turn 5. Like I said, that's that tricky area, that tricky hairpin that I mentioned, which is the tight left-hander, and he's obviously caught up a little bit there. It's only got a very small amount of runoff as well, so if you catch maybe the sausage curbs, which are really, really quite prominent here in Portimão. Yeah, so car 10 is out. Craig McClatchy is out at the moment. He's still at turn 5, so those yellows will remain in sector 2. But is there a little look for the lead there? I think we've had a bit of a change for third place. Have to see, but you can see how tightly these are bunched at the front. What brilliant racing here. Enzo Richard is really, really trying to get his first win here. We've got a full course yellow, so when a full course yellow happens, the safety car does not come out, but they all go down to 80. It would be probably, I assume, to remove the car, the stricken car, which was car number 10 of Craig McClatchy. That pink car there, which is Gilles de Perrier, and the safety car is out as well. So they've obviously decided that that car number 10 is actually a little bit in a dangerous position, and they're not able to move it unless someone else has had an incident. But I would assume second safety car. So this is quite a short race to have 2 safety cars out. And it does really disrupt the flow of racing. So you would have seen that Marius Mezard who actually got back past Max Roland, according to the timing screens, is unable to really fight to take Enzo Richer, which is a shame, because you want to see racing on track, and I bet Enzo Richer is breathing a sigh of relief a little bit there, that the pressure is taken off a little bit behind. So there's Craig McClatchy in number 10 car, who is still stranded at the moment. He's not out the car because he has to stay in until he's told he can. I'm trying to work out exactly, everyone's trying to look to see. It was a big shake of the head there, so I'm assuming they're not thinking it's going to do much moving either. So, not a good day for the Australian, who they're watching the same feed as us. The car's not moving, guys. And then the great rescue team are here to pull him out the gravel. These cars, much like many single-seaters you see, they get caught in the gravel quite easily, and then they'll stall, and then you can't move them, basically. And you can see two rescue two rescue people can't even pull him out. They're going to have to get the tow on that one. So it is Enzo Richer who is leading the way. Marius Mezard is in second. Third place, Max Roland. Juan Francisco Soldavini is in fourth. Will Muller is in fifth. As they still try and remove the car of Craig McClatchy out of the... It almost looks like he's hit the barriers a bit. So I'm wondering if he's kind of wedged the front wing somehow into the barrier. I can't quite see from the angle we've got, because we've got a tree in front of us, but it looks like they are trying their hardest to work out exactly what they could do. So in sixth place is Evan Mounier, and Gilles Depierre is in seventh. So his car is actually one of the old W Series cars. When the W Series folded, everything went up for auction, and some of the cars are now on this grid, which is lovely to see. So leading the rookies at the moment is Enzo Richer, who's obviously leading the race as well. Leading the gentleman drivers is Gilles Depierre in that pink car, the pink livery from W Series. And in ninth place is Frédéric Boileau, also a gentleman driver. And then we head to the first of the Formula Renaults, which is Christophe Ernie. Thierry Mahon is in 11th. Tanguy Trouche is in 12th. Jan Lavocat is in 13th. That is the first of the only two Formula Renault 17 inches that we've got running today. Alain Boucher, who had the spin earlier, is down in 14th, so he's managed to get past Maxime Trouche and Philippe Darrick, who looks to still be going, but it is Craig McClatchy who has caused this safety car, because he is currently at turn 5 stuck in the gravel. Always tricky. So they look like they're hopeful to go racing again. Safety car lights are still on, so Craig McClatchy's car is going to be removed from turn 5 onto the back of a truck. Some worried faces at the Winfield team. Didn't look like there was particularly any damage. Couldn't see the front wing. But these cars, even with the smallest amount of damage, downforce is gone, any sort of speed in the car is gone. Oh, hang on, let me see the front right. It seems like he's just got stuck in the gravel. I can't see any damage, which the team will be happy with, I'm sure, except for getting that gravel out of the car. So we do have 5 minutes left on the clock, so hopefully we will be able to go racing again. The rookie of Enzo Richer keen to get going again. He's keen to get the points here, because he's looking to win the entry fees into the Prototype Cup, which obviously we have on Sunday, tomorrow, the 6-hour race, which we're all looking forward to here. What's so great about the Ultimate Cup Series is we have lots of different racing that happens throughout the day. We've got a sprint endurance race. We've got the prototype race tomorrow, the 6-hour, which we will be covering here live as well. So do make sure you join us. It's an early one. We will be here from around 9 AM getting that race underway. So plenty to look forward to. Right, coming round. Safety car lights are still on. They should turn off if they were going to turn off around turn 13, 14. That signals to the drivers we're ready to go racing again. So the safety car lights have come off there, as you can see. Pretty much where I said where they would come off. Oh, are they still on? No, ignore me, they're still on. It's very hard sometimes with the glare. But safety car will come in this lap, so the lights will come off very shortly. And we will go racing again for a sprint race to the end here. As you see, Marius Mezard just keeping that heat in his tyres. It's hard, the safety car is tricky. So Enzo Richer will bunch up the pack again. He's done this already once this race. Can he successfully keep the lead of this race on this restart? We will find out very shortly. So, as you can see, bunches up the pack again. Marius Mezard getting a little bit impatient behind him there. He backing them, and then he'll put his foot down and lead this pack away. You'll see. Oh, green flag is going. He's still backing them up, still weaving a bit, and full throttle. There he is, the restart. Enzo Richer restarts this race, heading down to the start-finish straight. And he's managed to pull out a lead again. Oh, but there's another move here from Max Roland, who's doing exactly what he did on the other safety car restart. Can he take away second place from Marius Mezard? He's doing exactly the same move, and he takes second place again. It's almost like we were watching it 10 minutes ago. So Max Roland gets past Marius Mezard on the restart once again. And I think just behind, it looked like Juan Francisco Soldevini also managed to get past Will Muller. Just have a quick look as they come. It looks like it's Juan Francisco Soldevini who is just behind Marius Mezard, who's still in fourth. So we are back racing here in Portimão for the second race of the Ultimate Formula Cup. Enzo Richer is leading, as he has for much of the race since he took the lead off Max Roland, who started on pole position from Marius Mezard. The field is starting to just drop away a bit there, but the battle is still on, just behind Max Roland from Juan Francisco Soldevini and Will Muller. So can Juan Francisco Soldevini hold off Will Muller to the end here? Will Muller, again, isn't his name. It is a character name, because we have got Netflix here today. So as they come once again, they flash past the commentary box. It looks like Will Muller there is looking to get finally past Juan Francisco Soldevini. Oh, can he make it stick? Can he make it? Oh, it's close. Oh, they might touch. They didn't. Oh, but Soldevini has gone off the track there, so he's going to lose some time. They nearly bump wheels as they come back on the track, but it is Will Muller who manages to get round. But did he force him a little bit wide there? I'm sure he will have something to say after the race to Will Muller, is Juan Francisco Soldevini. And we've got another car that's stricken there, but he is off the racing line. Can't quite see who it is. This is the final lap of the race now. So, still that battle between Juan Francisco Soldevini and Will Muller is continuing. Juan Francisco Soldevini not keen to give up the fourth place position. So, we are on the final lap. It's Enzo Richer who is leading the way from Max Roland. And Marius Mezard, can he pick up the first win of the weekend for his team today, the Formula Motorsport team, as he makes his way around this beautifully undulating track. He is still under pressure from Max Roland. I don't feel like he's letting that time drop, but I don't think it's going to be enough as we come round the final corner. And it is going to be Enzo Richer. He's going to come up to the line, and the checkered flag is out. Enzo Richer wins the second race at the Ultimate Formula Cup. He had to fight off 2 safety cars to do it, but he takes his first win here at Portimão. It is Max Roland in second from Marius Mezard, and Juan Francisco Soldavini did hold off Will Muller to finish 5th. And that is all rookies at the top. And then crossing the line in 6th is Evan Monnier. Gilles Depierre is in 7th. And that is the winner of the gentleman category as well. Walter Rijkaard is in 8th. And Frederic Boileau is in 9th. And then the winner of the Formula Renault class is going to be Thierry Malhon in the car 33, who finished 10th. Car 11 is Tanguy Trouche, who finished 11th. Alain Boucher managed to get himself back up to 12th after an early spin. It's good work from the gentleman driver. Jan Lavocat is in 13th. Maxime Trouche is in 14th. Philippe Darrick is in 15th. And I'm not sure if Christophe Ernie might have been that other stricken car that we couldn't work out who it was. So it looks like he may not have finished the race, as well as Craig McClatchy. No classification for him, and it looks like it was Christophe Ernie who was stricken just at the end of the race. Unfortunate, that one. It's a tricky circuit, this one. It's really does put pressure on the driver, but it's one they like. It's one we all like. So that's car 66, your winner, Enzo Richer for the Formula Renault 13 inches. Beating who was leading the championship. He will still be leading the championship, Marius Mezard, but Enzo Richer is one to be watching out for, who had 2 wins in his class in Paul Ricard and the 17 inches. So they are going to just peel into the pits now. Hopefully we will be able to hear from the winner, Enzo, who should hopefully be down on in the pits with Chris if all goes well. So Enzo being pointed to where he needs to. It's the first. You've got to some shaking the head and shrugging, but I'm sure it was all in good jest as Enzo Richer is congratulated for his win. He's a bright talent, is this boy, in the Ultimate Formula Cup. He's been absolutely dominating, like I said, in Paul Ricard with 2 wins. And he is only 18 years old. So he's going to take his helmet off, and like any other racing you watch, you have to put everything back. You have to put your headrest back. You have to put your steering wheel back. Well, it doesn't come out, but you know what I mean. They have to put the helmet back. Everything has to go back into. So there you go. Steering wheel comes back out, and you have to put that back in. Otherwise, much like Formula One and any other racing you watch, the scrutineers are very strict about this. So the cars will get ready. The next lot are coming out soon. We've got the GTE practice session that's going to be coming out very soon. The racing here comes thick and fast. But that is Enzo Richer, who has taking the second win here in the Ultimate Formula Cup.